Cancer is a weird thing and what it does to your mind. For me, I found that obviously it increased my sense of mortality. I mean, that's, number one, my God, how long do I have is almost the first question you ask. And of course, nobody can answer that. I am retired. I used to be a television technician, actually. And now most of my interest, aside from my family and extended family now, because I have grandkids, which is nice, is in amateur astronomy. So I'm very active in astronomy and so on. That really keeps me focused. And I was diagnosed with cancer in 2006 and prostate cancer, and it's been treated in various ways ever since. We started off with a prostatectomy, so they popped it out, and that solved the problem for a while, but then the PSA, the count started to rise again, so underwent radiation treatment. That was ineffective, and the PSA kept rising and at an increasing rate, so then we went into hormone treatment for 3 or 4 of those treatments, and that was extremely effective, brought it back down to 0. And so they took me off. And so we just kept monitoring the PSA count. And we still are. And now I'm up to 0.2. But it is a rise, but it's slow. So I'm hopeful that it'll be some time, maybe a year or 2, before I get back onto the treatment. So right now we're not doing anything except just watching. It's not the kind of cancer that requires, a daily treatment, or it's not debilitating in any way at all. So it really hasn't changed the activity in my life. If I had been still working, I would have been continuing to work and it would have been just fine. I continued to do my astronomy activities. So far, I'm not taking any medications for the cancer at all. But I do go down to Princess Margaret Hospital every 3 to 4 months for a PSA check, and they just keep a close monitor on things. I have no doubt that sometime, somewhere along the line, this cancer is going to, metastasize perhaps into something else, or change into, morph into something that the hormone treatment is ineffective with, and then we'll have to investigate other treatments. I've been living with this for 7 years now, and I don't think about it until people ask me. I am selective in who I tell. Now I guess the word's out, and that's fine. I don't have an issue with that. So another piece of advice would be is don't keep it a secret, at least any more than you really have to. You may feel that maybe an employer doesn't need to know this, but for friends and family, that's the greatest resource, And keep a sense of humor. Laughter really is the best medicine. I have no doubt in that whatsoever. You keep a positive attitude, it really, really, really helps. And so whether you have that sort of built in your own personal situation, that's kind of support, or whether you go to a more organized group like Man to Man in this case, either way, whatever works for you, but do something. This is not the end of the world, not by a long shot. You still have a long way to go, and there's lots of treatments that can be done and will be done to keep you healthy.